morning. I'm Patricia Vallone with a CTV News update. With COVID-19 cases soaring in Prince George's and a vaccine on the way, the County Council held a special session today. Byron Scott has our story.
That session touched on 3 areas. The most significant was the COVID-19 vaccine.
I'm going to talk to you all about the status of the COVID-19 vaccine.
Prince George's health officer, Dr. Ernest Carter, led off. He updated council about the COVID-19 vaccine rollout in the county. Dr. Carter says the county has assembled an incident command team to oversee the distribution. Officials say the vaccine will go out in phases, first targeting hospital workers and nursing homes, next first responders and education workers. There will also be a significant campaign to go into communities to build trust that the vaccine or vaccines are safe. Health officials say they have identified implementation partners and that the county has purchased freezer units to store the vaccine. Council also heard from Interim Police Chief Hector Valles about body-worn cameras, and they also heard testimony about the CARES Act. I'm Byron Scott.
Staff members at the University of Maryland Medical System are the first in the state to get COVID-19 vaccines. It was part of a batch of 975 doses of the Pfizer vaccine that will go to frontline healthcare workers in the 13 hospital system. The workers spoke about life during the pandemic and their reasons for being first in line for the vaccination.
I am a nurse by profession, so I trust the science behind it. I am more than willing and happy to get the vaccination because I know what it's going to mean, not just for me, but people of color.
Well, I have a sick wife at home, and I said, well, I'm working in the hospital. I work all over the hospital, so it's best to get a vaccine that I won't take it home to her.
It's been crazy. I've taken care of COVID patients at the beginning. However, my father ended up getting the virus and unfortunately passed away. So it means a lot. Basically in honor of him.
I see this as a light at the end of the tunnel, that with each day, with each successive vaccination, that light is becoming a little bit brighter. And I and many of my colleagues, family, and friends can't wait to be beyond this pandemic in the coming months.
24 hospitals in Maryland are scheduled to receive more than 50,000 doses of the vaccine in the coming days. Meantime, Maryland School Superintendent Karen Salmon is requesting that teachers, school staff, and early child care professionals be among those who receive first priority for getting the vaccinations so that schools can eventually reopen. Well, make sure you bundle up tomorrow because the Washington metro region could get a wintry mix. The National Weather Service is forecasting snow and rain with a mixture of freezing rain in Prince George's. Some parts of Maryland and Virginia could get up to 12 inches of snow. With new COVID-19 guidelines in place, the County Department of Public Works and Transportation says it's ready for tomorrow's snowfall.
We are actually separating the report time for different aspects of our crews to ensure that we are following the best practices under the CDC. We have approximately 300 crew members for each 12-hour shift. We're running 2 12-hour shifts initially. And we're really hoping that the forecast will hold up and that we will receive the lesser amount of snow.
And Jones encourages residents to stay home and off the roads while crews work to clear the streets. Authorities say an FBI agent was involved in a shooting on a Metro train in Montgomery County this morning. According to reports, Metro Transit Police received a call just before 7 a.m. that an FBI agent was involved in a shooting on a Red Line train near the medical center station in Bethesda. A gunshot victim was taken to a hospital. Metro Police and the FBI are investigating the incident. Police have identified the man who died in a fatal crash over the weekend. He is 56-year-old Ellis Dyson of Fort Washington. Officers were called to Livingston Road near Taylor Avenue for a report of a crash Sunday night. Officials say Dyson was traveling northbound on Livingston Road when he lost control of his vehicle and veered into the southbound lanes, striking an SUV. Anyone with information on the crash is asked to contact police. Well, one of the most powerful members of Congress is being challenged by a young progressive Democrat. Greenbelt Mayor Colin Byrd says that he plans to challenge House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer in District 5 in hopes of denying him a 22nd term. The 28-year-old mayor declared his intent to run against the 81-year-old congressman, casting himself as a progressive alternative. Byrd says Hoyer can no longer represent diverse locales such as Prince George's and Charles County. Young progressives in the Democratic Party have been targeting older congressional incumbents ever since Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York won her congressional seat. The county's Parks Agency is giving away free meals to seniors and people with disabilities this week. The department is moving its Wednesday grab-and-go meals event to this Thursday. It's from noon until 2 p.m. at 7 different locations in Prince George's. Parks and Recreation is teaming up with the Department of Family Services to give away 4 meals, including a holiday dinner.
We're in a county that, has significant amount of need for this, population. And since these people are not able to come to these programs that offer meals, we had to find a way to get these meals to the seniors.
And for more information, locations, and to register, you can visit the website located on your screen. We'll be right back with more news after this short break. Stay tuned.
It's another sad day in America.
Painful to be introduced to George Floyd during his last breath.
With the cop's knee on his neck. He deserved so much more.
How many black lives have to be taken before something is done?
We are not a threat.
I am shaking as I type.
This has got to stop.
We are sick of it.
We need conviction.
I just want us all to live.
The deaths will not stop until the powers that be are finally held accountable.
Don't look away from the truth until every one of us are free from white supremacy.
The world stands with you.
Criminalizing and killing of black and brown bodies is not new. It's as old as America. It's just getting filmed more.
Do you know what it feels like to be hunted? To have a new hashtag for a dead black person every single day? How does one plan a life if they aren't sure they will have a life to plan?
Deborah Dance,
Nina Pop, Stephen Clark, Nia Wilson,
Keisha Mike,
Christopher DeAndre,
George Floyd. His name was George Floyd. Say his name.
Say his name.
George Floyd. Say his name.
Say their names. Once again and always, we fight for justice. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Rest in power, beautiful.
Go to blacklivesmatter.com.
A metro station in Prince George's is set to close in the new year for repair work. WMATA says the Addison Road Station, along with the Arlington National Cemetery Station, will be closed to riders beginning February 13th, 2021. During that time, trains on the Blue Line will not operate. Officials will provide additional Yellow Line trains between Franconia Springfield and Mount Vernon Square via the Potomac River Bridge, as well as shuttle bus service. The closures are expected to last until May 23rd. Well, are you worried about the COVID-19 vaccine? County Executive Angela Alsobrooks is hosting a teletown hall on Thursday at 7 p.m. Alsobrooks will answer any questions you might have and give an update on Prince George's plans to distribute the vaccine. The town hall will air on CTV. To register or submit questions, you can go to the website located at the bottom of your screen. The clock is ticking to enroll in health insurance through the Maryland Health Connection. Today is the last day to sign up for private health and dental plans that start next year. If you need help enrolling, the call center has extended its hours to 10 tonight. Marylanders have until 11:59 p.m. to enroll. There are more than 700 trained brokers and navigators available to assist you. To sign up, visit MarylandHealthConnection.gov or call 1-855 642-8572. One of the county's professional groups is hoping to get you in the Christmas spirit this weekend. Women of Prince George's is concluding its 10th anniversary series with a virtual event on Saturday called the All Black Affair. The fundraising event will feature music, dancers, and a spoken word artist.
And what we hope to do is gain some funds to help us prepare for the rescheduled women's conference from this year that will actually be May 21st of 2021. It will be streamed live, but we will also have seating at the University of Maryland Conference Center. So if you want to come in person in May, by that time we're hoping people will feel a little bit more comfortable.
For more information or to register, visit womenofpg.com. Well, now let's get a quick check of our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 29 degrees. Wednesday, you've probably heard, expect a mixture of snow and freezing rain throughout the day. Daytime temps reach a high near 35 and a low around 30. Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 37 and a low of 26. And Friday, mostly cloudy with a high near 39 and a low of 25 degrees. Now for your community calendar. Councilwoman Danielle Glaros and a local nonprofit are teaming up to make sure everyone has a hot and nutritious holiday meal. As part of its new initiative, Beyond the Table, Shepherd's Table will be distributing meals to those in need throughout the month. Recipients can pick up meals at Riverdale Elementary School every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. For more information, visit shepherdstable.org. And that wraps up our newscast. Be sure to join us again tomorrow. Have a great night.
For the latest information on COVID-19 in Maryland, visit the State Health Department website. That's health.maryland.gov. Again, health.maryland.gov. Click the link to the COVID-19 information portal. There you'll find all the latest information about coronavirus. You'll find daily updates on cases and fatalities. Answers to questions about testing and the governor's stay-at-home order are available as well. For specific information about Prince George's, visit PrinceGeorgesCountyMD.GOV. That's PrinceGeorgesCountyMD.GOV. The site offers information about local services for residents and businesses. There's a link for COVID-19 relief donations. Also, food pantry locations are listed. And if you have any questions, call the county COVID-19 hotline at 301-883-6627. That's 301-883-6627.
You're looking at me in the future. Okay. Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Wait a second. Do you know who I am? Julia. This is Jaina. Into the future.
I just wanted to talk to you about what happened with those 2 girls.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember it was this girl that I was getting bullied by that one day at PE when they were like yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me? I don't think you know how much like that helped me, because like I finally like knew that I had somebody.
Because of you, Isaac, and what you did for me years ago, I grew up to be more independent and love myself and just be a little bit more confident.
Aw, I'm like a little tearing up right now. Just to see her in the future just blossom and look beautiful, and that was really amazing.
Here are your AARP top tips on caregiver preparedness during coronavirus. First, form a caregiving team. Create a list of people in your family and friend network who can help with caregiving tasks. Take an inventory of supplies in your loved one's home. Try to have a 2-week supply of essential items. Make a list of the care recipient's medications and medical contacts. Be sure to have prescriptions on hand and ask the pharmacist for an extra 30-day supply. Make a plan to stay connected. To prevent social isolation, set up available technology to help loved ones stay connected and schedule regular chats. Finally, maintain your own self-care. Follow the Centers for Disease Control's guidelines for coronavirus safety. And have a backup plan for care in case you become ill. For more caregiving tips during the coronavirus pandemic, go to aarp.org/caregiving.